Hi everyone, it is Lindsay from Rinse's Place and thank you for joining me today. Actually today is my baby girl Mia's year 10 graduation, so we did that this morning and we've been out and about, and which means I actually have a weekday off. So I'm just getting some extra seeds planted. Basically I'm just doing some extra seeds, some planting of things that I've already planted before. And I'm doing some seeds of things that are new to me in my newest seed haul that I got from the seed collection company, which I did a seed haul on the other week. Anyway, so I've also got some seeds here that I collected myself, just on a bit of paper towel. So I have some passionfruit seeds. I'm not sure how they go, but you know, we can try. And I also have some kiwi fruit seeds, and again, I'm going to try. So I'm using, everything that I'm using today is like recycled containers and things. So I have some yogurt containers. Now I have two here. I've just poked holes in the bottom of this one, I think you can see, and then I'm using the second one just as a like water catch. And the same as this is from some hamburger patties or something that I've bought, and I've put holes in this one, and then the bottom one is so that, because it's quite hot at the moment obviously, and so I want to make sure that the soil has enough water to stay wet, so I'm giving a bit of extra so during the day it stays. These are actually from Taco. This one I've already filled up. I haven't put any seeds in it, but I've filled with soil. So that's my Watsy, but these are Taco Pockets containers, so I have those. I have some other containers here and some here also, and then over here I have like a margarine container and a pasta sauce container, because you know, even though I try to make as much as I can from scratch, I still also like to have a bit of convenience in my freezer. It's good for the kids if they come home and they want to cook, and it's also, you know, some days I just come home and I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I don't make everything from scratch every day. I do my best to, but it's not always a thing. So anyway, so I have these containers. I have some soil beside me. Now this is a vegetable mix. It isn't a seed raising mix, so yes, I probably should be using it, and it's not as thin as it should be, but I'm at home, I have the day off, and I'm not going back into town to get seed raising mix. I thought I had a bag, I don't, so I'm going to use what I have. And yes, I know that it's probably a little bit chunky, but at the end of the day, it's still the same stuff, sort of. And I don't actually have like a sieve that I can use to, well I do, but it's for my kitchen, so I'm not using it with dirt. But I could probably, you know, sieve out some dirt and do it that way. I used to have one, but the one that I used in the garden it broke, so it's well and truly gone now. So all I'm doing is just filling the containers with soil, and I'm with potting mix and getting them ready. Now I'm going to fill them all up. Like I said, you know, I've got holes on the top one, not in the bottom one. I'm going to fill these all up, and then once I've done that, I'm going to actually get some water, and I'm going to wet all the soil so that when I put my seeds in, I don't have to disturb it. And that's another reason why I've got the two trays. My idea is that I can kind of water from the bottom opposed to upsetting my seeds once I've got them in their spot. Okay. So I'm sort of putting in enough soil that will still, I mean, it's going to compact a little bit once I put the water on it, but okay, so that's them. I'll just pour in. Now I do have pots as well, like seedling, but I don't have enough trays at the moment to put them into, so that they have enough water when I'm not at home, because I'm going to be putting them inside and I have the windows open when I'm, the blinds open while I'm at work. But I want to make sure that everything's moist enough that it stays moist, but it's in the window, so it's hot, but also it's protected from birds and insects and etc, etc, etc. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have one more container here that I can put some stuff in, but I don't have a matching tray, so I'm just using another tray that I have. So I'm just filling that up now. Okay, so I'm just going to get my water, won't be a second. So just watering everything. Just making sure everything has enough water on it. I'm just going to push you down a little bit so you can see. I want to make sure there's enough water that it's damp on top, but also that underneath the tray is able to collect some water. Just need some more water. And I just spilled some on my table. Good thing I've got a cut up shopping bag underneath to kind of absorb that. Okay. That has, most of these look like they have enough. A little bit more there. Okay, so I have my spoons for labelling and I have my packets of seeds, okay? So I really want to get some of my, when I find them, some of my Rosella seeds in, okay? Now, to make Rosella. Now these are a very long, so the Rosella seeds are a very long maturing for germination. So they take about 10 to 21 days for germination, and then 180 to 200 days for maturity. I may be too late, so I'm not going to do all of my seeds, but I did get 6 packets of them, so I don't mind so much having if I sort of do too many. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now I know that's a lot for this size pot, but I will be planting them into something else, so it's not like they're going to stay in here, so I'm happy to do that. So I'm just going to cover them up, and there we go. Hands are wet now, so that's probably not the best thing. Okay, so that's them done. So I'm going to get a pen, Rosella. So I'm going to do it the other way. Rosella, 13th of the 12th, 23. And that is planted. That's one lot down. The next ones I want to do, I have, like I said, I have a few things. I want to do, have my labels, so I might as well do them all in one go. I do have passion fruit. Now I do have 2 plants that I bought from Bunnings, but I want more than that, so I'm going to do some of those as well. I've also got some kiwi fruit, so kiwi fruit, and the 13th of the 12th, 23, so I'm going to do some of those. I might actually put them in this one here. I think that needs more water, so I might have to get more water for that one. I have some everlasting daisies in copper red, so I want those. And I'll put a date on the back, 13th of the 12th, 23. Then I have my everlasting daisy. Tom Thumb. So Tom Thumb mix. And the 13th of the 12th, 23. So that's the Tom Thumb and Daisy Copper. So I might put them in one of the bigger trays, and I might put some there and some there. What else was I hoping for? I've got those, I've got them. The Billy Buttons. No. I think it was these. Yeah. The Argyle Apple. Now these are the ones that you, I ordered heaps of these, because it was only meant to be like 20 seeds or 25 seeds in a packet. And as you can see, there's a lot more. But these are the eucalyptus that you can, the circle ones that often are in flower displays, so that's why I bought these. So I'm going to do those over one whole tray and then plant them around. Probably that one, I think. And I have my Banksia Acorn Dwarf. Okay. I have some rhubarb as well that I want done. So I'll do a whole tray of that, I think. Will I do my Billy Buttons? Oh, gooseberries. Okay. Golden nugget. Okay. and we'll see how we go from here. Alright, so I do need some more water. Okay, so now we have the Banksia acorn, which is down in this tray here, and I've filled it with a bit too much water. Anyway. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seeds. Okay. That packet is done. Now my passion fruit. 1, 2. Now these passion fruit seeds I just got from a passion fruit that I bought, so they may not germinate at all, but I figured it was worth a try. Okay, a little bit more water. So that is that one done. Now my kiwi fruit are over here, and again, I don't have a lot of these. These are just from a kiwi fruit that I bought during the week and I ate. So I'm just putting these in there. Okay, so that's that done. Alright, okay, that's that done. The Cape Gooseberry. These are super small, so I think I'm just going to sprinkle a few over. Let's see. So I've just sprinkled a few over. Probably a little too many, but I'll just thin them out if all of them grow. So if all of them grow, I'll just pull them out. I'm going to be putting them into bigger pots anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. It's a little bit of soil over the top. Now I'm inside doing this purely because it's really windy outside and I wanted you guys to be able to hear me. And I figured I wouldn't vacuum the floor or anything until I'd done this, so that I wasn't dirtying, you know, my floor that I've just cleaned. There you go. Everlasting. Yeah. Okay, so the Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb. Now these are really little seeds again, so just sprinkling over the top. And then what I'll do is sprinkle a bit of dirt over the top. So now the copperheads. A little bit of soil over the top. They're very, very small, so I'm just doing a sprinkling. My Eucalyptus argyle, I'll do those now. Now, like I said, these seeds are extremely small, so I don't know how, I'm not going to be very good at making these go just a little bit, but I have heard that they're notoriously hard. Like, some people say they're really hard to germinate, and others are like they're really easy. But I've got 6 packets, so I'm going to empty the entire packet. And if I end up with hundreds, then I can sell whatever's excess and we'll give them away. We have a couple of share carts near us, so I'm more than happy to give to neighbours and friends and the community alike. Okay, done. So I have one container left. All the others are done. And I'm not sure what I want to do. I could do billy buttons, or I could do some more rhubarb. I think I might do rhubarb, because to be honest, I've only got the one rhubarb plant, and I just feel like I need more rhubarb. And now that I have a nice big garden bed that I can plant the rhubarb in, like in ground I mean, the more of them I have, I figure the happier I'll be to plant into the garden bed of a rental, if so that if I have to leave, at least I still have one or two that are mine. And I love rhubarb, so more than happy to have lots of it. I'm just going to water that a little bit. And some soil over the top. Alright. Okay. Best be doing a sign for it, hadn't I? And done. Alright. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 7 pots, 9 seeds, like 9 varieties, and not bad for a bit of a afternoon on the bit of a weekday afternoon, is it? All right, so anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or if you have any help with me for any of these, because most of these is the first time I'm growing them ever. Never grown kiwi fruit. I have grown rhubarb, but honestly that's the only one of these that I've actually ever grown before. So if you have any tips or tricks or help or questions or anything like that, please let me know. Again, I bought the seeds from the seed collection. So the seed collection, if you want to see the entirety of that seed haul, it was only a small one, but it's on a previous video. You can go back and have a look. But yeah, so anyway, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have company when I'm doing these things. My husband, Jamie, isn't as big a fan of the garden as I am. That's fine. He loves his cars. I love my garden. Anyway, so thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.